Italian football lover channel, my friends. Juventus won 3-1 against Genoa, and Morata, Kulusevski, McGinn scored the goals of Juventus, and Scamacca scored one goal for Genoa. I want to talk about the tactics and analysis of this game. Let's start all tactics of this game. Juventus played in classical 4-4-2 formation of Andrea Pirlo, and Genoa played in 3-5-2 formation of Ballardini. And in this game, especially in the beginning of the game, Juventus used the right wing so good with Kulusevski and Cuadrado. Cuadrado moved higher and wider in every Juventus attacks, and Kulusevski came inside, and a developing attack from the left with Cuadrado. Cuadrado came to left, and Zappacosta remained higher, and this defender Criscito tuck inside, and Genoa defense line sit deeper and narrower, and Cuadrado came here, and this player Rovella came against Cuadrado, but Cuadrado passed Rovella and gave his pass to Kulusevski. Kulusevski tuck inside, and he met the ball in Genoa box, and he scored the goal with his shot. In the beginning of the game, Juventus was 1-0 ahead with this goal. Really, left wing back was so weak defensively, Genoa's. And in this game, on the midfield, sometimes Kulusevski tuck inside, and he played close to Rovella, and Bentancur, sometimes Bentancur moved higher and pressed on Rovella, and this player Rabiot played close to Valon Behrami on the midfield, and at the same time on the forward Ronaldo pressed on central defender Radovanovic, and sometimes Ronaldo and Morata rotate their positions between each other, and really when Genoa made press on the forward, and this player Scamacca pressed on De Ligt, and other forward Pandev played one-to-one versus Chiellini, and when they made press, sometimes Rabiot and sometimes Bentancur dropped deep between of De Ligt and Chiellini, and at the same time Cuadrado and Danilo together moved higher and wider, and really Bentancur and Rabiot play close to each other and front of the defense line, and really Chiesa every time dropped deep, and he received the balls here on the midfield and carried the forward fastly. In the second goal of Juventus, Chiesa received the ball here, and he carried the ball to the forward, and really Genoa built up the defense line higher, and there was so much empty spaces behind of Genoa defense line, and Chiesa carried the ball to the forward, and he got into the box. His shot was saved by Perin, and after Ronaldo touched the ball and hit the post, and returning ball, Morata scored the second goal of Juventus, and in the first half Juventus was 2-0 with Morata's goal. And really in this game, sometimes in defensive position in Genoa, Scamacca and Pandev together dropped deep, and Pandev covered off Rabiot with his shadow, and this Scamacca played close to Bentancur in Juventus attacks, and at the same time the first half has been finished 2-0, and in the beginning of the second half Juventus, Andrea Pirlo made a substitution, and really Cuadrado out on the right back, and Sandro replaced of him. After this substitution, Sandro played as a left back here, Sandro, and this player Danilo played as a right back, and in the second half, and two substitutions for Genoa in the beginning of the second half, and Valon Behrami out, Piazza in, and Piazza played here 37 number Piazza. He played close to these two forwards, Scamacca and Pandev, and at the same time Biraski out on the right. He is more defensive player, and Giglione, 18 number, Giglione replaced of Biraski. And after these two substitutions, Genoa played better in the second half, especially this Piazza forced the center of to Juventus defense, and he found one goal position, and his shot went out of the pitch, Piazza's shot, and really Giglione participated to the Genoa attacks, and he found one goal position. He got into the Juventus box, but Chesney was saved Giglione's shot in the second half, and really in the second half this Rovella and Badeli came to forward, and Rovella made press on Bentancur and Badeli made press on Rabiot. Sometimes Rovella made press on Rabiot, Badeli made press on Bentancur on the forward, and a corner was used by in Genoa this Rovella, and in Juventus box Scamacca scored the goal with his headshot with Rovella's assist from the corner kick, and in this goal De Ligt fell down in the box, and he was playing 1-1 against Scamacca, and Scamacca stayed free and scored the goal with his head. The score was 2-1 with this goal. After really Juventus made some substitutions in the second half, and Morata out on the forward, and Dybala replaced of him. Dybala played on the right forward together with Cristiano Ronaldo, and Kulusevski out, and McKennie replaced of Kulusevski, really, and Chiesa out, Arthur in. After these substitutions, McKennie played on the right here like this, and Arthur played on the center of the midfield. Arthur, he played together Bentancur and Rabiot on the center of the midfield. Rabiot played close to left, and McKennie played on the right, and a developing attack from the right. After McKennie got into the pitch, McKennie moved higher and wider, and Danilo supported the attacks. He came to midfield, and his pass between of Genoa defense line, and McKennie got into the pitch from the right and scored the goal. And really Criscitos and Zappacosta's wing was so weak defensively in this game for Genoa, and McKennie scored the third goal of Juventus. And at the same time there were another substitutions for Genoa. On the forward, Pandev out, and Shomurodov replaced of him, 61 number Shomurodov replaced of Pandev. And at the same time on the midfield, Rovella out and Ziyech in. Ziyech played close to right here on the midfield, center of the midfield, and Scamacca out on the forward, and really Melagoni replaced of him. Melagoni played on the midfield. These three played on the center of the midfield. Melagoni, Badeli and Ziyech, and Piazza and Shomurodov played on the forward. Piazza played on the left forward, but other last substitution for Juventus, Adrian Rabiot out, and Aaron Ramsey replaced of him, and Ramsey played here. And after Ramsey got into the pitch, really in every Juventus attack, and Sandro moved higher and wider and supported Juventus attacks. And when Sandro came to forward, every time Aaron Ramsey and McKennie, Dybala, all Ronaldo got into the Genoa box and searched for the goal positions together. And but Juventus missed so many goal positions in the last minutes of the game, and they couldn't find the fourth goal, and the game has been finished 3-1. Juventus won 3-1, and Juventus got very important 3 points in Serie A. And all my analyses and all my comments like this about Juventus Genoa game. What do you think about this game tactically? You can write your suggestions and comments under my video, and please open up your notification rings, notification bells. You can subscribe to my channel, watch my videos. Thank you very much. See you on my next videos, beautiful people. Bye.